Good morning. It's absolutely fantastic to be here with you this morning at our first local energy showcase. And we're absolutely delighted to have an incredible array of businesses and community groups who share the same passion for eco-friendly energy. By attending today's event, you've already demonstrated your commitment to your local environment and the part that green energy can play. The Local Energy Showcase is part of our recognition of a climate emergency and our commitment to the Suffolk-wide aim to become carbon neutral by 2030. I guess we all try and make small changes to help combat climate change by recycling, using less plastic, or making fewer car journeys. And today we will be able to find out more about some of the solutions available to support our local areas. Many of you will be aware that a recent report from the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has stated that the range of published evidence indicates that the net damage costs of climate change are likely to be significant and to increase over time. We can start by adapting the energy we use so that future generations may continue living a long, sustainable and eco-friendly lifestyle. We'll all be very aware that over the last week, the government has been talking about phasing out gas boilers in favour of air source heat pumps, in addition to rebalancing energy prices to ensure they are no more expensive to run. With the government's net zero strategy in place, there are big plans ahead, including a £90 billion investment, as well as, of course, securing 440,000 jobs. We will hopefully see the end of fossil fuels and a surge in supporting the electrification of UK vehicles. Acting now to combat climate change has never been more important. And in a few weeks, our world leaders will gather in Glasgow for COP26 and agree how to reduce the global impact of emissions on the environment. But on a local level, there are so many ways in which we can change the way we use energy. With the technology we have today, let's be smart, let's be proactive, and let's make progress. Today, we will have an engaging panel session on net zero in practice, alongside the terrific marketplace stalls, which hopefully you've already had a chance to begin to look at, as well as much more that you and I can gather as much information as we can. So, with the help of forward thinkers of Suffolk and East Anglia, we today are able to continue the journey of educating ourselves, passing on knowledge, and make real-time changes that not only save money, but also help our local environment. And just before I conclude and pass over to Councillor Jessica Fleming, who is the Cabinet Member for Environment at Mid-Suffolk, I just want to say a special thank you to all our contributors today, both at the marketplace and in the platform and workshop contributions. We really do appreciate all the time you have invested in preparing for today and giving of your time. Thank you.
Well, thank you again for coming today. It's lovely to see everyone here in person. And we know that our towns and villages are full of people who are passionate about their local community and the environment. And I'm delighted that you have taken the time to come here and exchange ideas. On a local level, there is an awful lot of scope for community and parish engagement in the climate change work. I understand that the government is working with Ofgem to make it easier for small-scale generators to access the electricity market and supply locally, either through the electricity bill, which is being sponsored by local Suffolk MP Peter Aldous, or through other mechanisms which are being looked at. Carbon emissions have been reduced by about 44% from 1990 levels. And much of that is due to the phase-out of coal and industrial offshoring. Further reductions in this country involve a very different approach and large-scale public buy-in to be successful. The role of communities and small businesses, that is, your role in making green power affordable, accessible, and perhaps most important, desirable, cannot be underestimated. Today, there will be a panel session on net zero in practice, along with our market stallholders. We have keynote speeches coming up by Philip Coventry from Community Energy England, John Taylor from Greater Southeast Energy, Hamish Watson from Polysolar, and Peter Dow from Elmswell Wesley Hall. Thank you all so much for coming. There will also be 2 student presentations and a question and answer session held by University of Suffolk and East Coast College, as well as the workshops. I would like to sincerely thank all of our sponsors, and these include, forgive me if I've left anyone off, the University of Suffolk, Eastern New Energy, the Norse Group, Zenergy, Polysolar, Cronus Technology, and of course, Baber and Mid-Suffolk's Building Control, not only for their commitment to addressing the issue of climate change, but also for making today's event possible. Thank you very much, and please enjoy today's session.